Take 15 cake decorators from the Gaston County region and beyond. Stir in a variety of cakes in all shapes and sizes. Add in one crowd of spectators. Fold in a panel of judges. Spice it up with one celebrity judge and add a woman with a whistle. And you have all the tension and ingredients for the Cake Decorating Showdown, sponsored by the United Way of Gaston County. Celebrating the kickoff of the 2010 United Way campaign, our showdown included bringing in a celebrity judge, Mary Alice Yeskey of the Food Network show A Taste of Gaston.
Just to actually meet her is the fun part for me, because I am a foodie by title, I guess. So it's exciting just to meet her.
Our contestants had 4 hours to create their masterpieces. No teams were allowed in this contest. All decorating was a solo effort. And except for supports, toothpicks, everything had to be edible. The cakes were baked off-site and brought to the competition, and each had to be big enough to feed 75 people. Each cake also needed to reflect the Live United theme.
Basically got the colors of United Way, which basically portrays the giving part with the dollars. We have the advocate part, and this is based on, someone speaking out for you on a podium. She just has a speech there. And then the hands with volunteering. Basically, when you volunteer, most of the time you're using your hands. You're doing something, and basically with your United Way, they're connected by hands.
My cake is about United Way. Based on the theme, which is give, advocate, volunteer. So it's people helping people, and you have to have people to help other people. And basically, when I hear the theme, it makes me think of if one person does one good thing, it's contagious. Like someone else will follow. So that's the kind of thing I was going for. And this is actually going to be Gaston County. And then I'm going to have some elements of North Carolina incorporated, and then the globe, of course. But it all stems from us locally here in Gaston County. We're working hard to create a better county for North Carolina, but our good reach far beyond.
I'm going to make a bunch of little United Way men who are all climbing up the mountain together, volunteers. They represent volunteers and all the sponsors and all the people who make United Way what they are. And I'm going to have, since the United Way man kind of looks like a Y, I'm going to have them pushing an O and a U up the pathway here, which symbolizes to anybody who looks at the cake that the only way that the United Way succeeds is if everybody helps, including you.
So the little faces should say Live United. They're a little bit of distraction though with their hair. And then we've got, of course, the United Way hand up here, the logo and the rainbow going off to the side. And then flavor-wise, we just kept it very simple and traditional. So we've got red velvet down at the bottom. We've got tres leches, which is a 3-milk cake. And we did a chocolate explosion in a topsy-turvy design.
My cake is a simple cake that's the basic of United Way, which is to live united. My children said that, when kids do their handprints, no two are ever the same. And so that was pretty much the theme of my cake. No two are ever the same. And United Way is represented all over Gaston County, and my cake is to try to demonstrate that everywhere that United Way is in Gaston County.
Okay, the theme of my cake is give, advocate, volunteer. And this has the Gastonia Downtown Development Corporation logo, which they're a co-sponsor, and then the United Way logo and some of their taglines. And the t-shirts represent what they all have in common, and that is the t-shirts. But we want to focus on not just United Way, but the people that they serve.
This is pretty much 3 days worth of work and no sleep. I just basically just kind of kept it simple. Did the dogwood flower, which is the state flower of North Carolina, and just stick with the theme and, you know, keep it simple.
The idea behind my cake was 9/11 and the fallen veterans and my father. The eagle is made out of Rice Krispies, and then I molded it to like an, you know, get the eagle form, and then I made the feathers out of fondant. And this is the almond joy cake, which I've iced here, heated up my icing and decorated it here, and decorated that one. These right here are fondant people, and the whole theme is that we unite together. You know, you unite, you won't fall.
The theme is community. When I heard the theme, we'd already come up with a plan for a North Carolina-based cake anyway, and then I decided to go ahead and incorporate the local element to make sure that Gaston County and, you know, friends and neighbors are represented. Community, and when you talk about living together, you know, you do for your neighbors do for you.
Right here, I wanted to demonstrate give, so I wrote lots of ways to give, and here, spread the word, advocate, and I can't see what I did.
She's stressed. It's been a long day.
I know, it has been a long day. And volunteer, and just there's so many ways to volunteer, so many avenues.
When we return, the heat is on as the deadline nears.
Until it becomes serious.
And the judges get their first look at the cakes here on United Way Cake Decorating Showdown 2010.
Whatever we deny or embrace, for worse or for better, we belong together.
Underneath everything we are, underneath everything we do, we are all people, connected, interdependent, united. And when we reach out a hand to one, we can influence the condition of all. That's what it means to live united.
Giving to your United Way of Gaston County is simple. You can call. You can log onto our website. You can mail a check to our address. Locally in Gaston County, funds raised during the United Way campaign go to our 25 partner agencies who provide over 50 programs and services in our community, all geared towards education, income, and health. Living United is all about giving, advocating, and volunteering. Thank you so much for all of your time, effort, and your generous investments to Gaston County.